Hi, welcome back to Just Stop Breathing. So today, the topic of the video, and I'm trying to make all these videos I make about different subjects. I may come back to subjects depending on what it is, but I'm trying to make as many different subjects as I can. And today's video is about something I've seen quite often on YouTube and other places, which is toxic gym culture. And by that, I'm referring to women who go to the gym and purposely try to catch men who aren't doing anything wrong, but if they glance in their direction, they're videoing them and they're trying to expose them on social media as being creeps and perverts, or they're just making videos and criticising guys in the gym because they don't look fit, or they're not hot, or they're too old to be in the gym, or whatever it might be, or what they're wearing or what they're doing, and it's up to them what they're wearing and what they're doing. And first thing is, if guys did that to women in the gym, it would be unacceptable. It's unacceptable women do it, and I'm not saying no women and no guys call them out on it, but it'd be absolutely unacceptable, and there'd be a massive backlash even if a few guys started doing that in the gym. Imagine guys going to a gym, videoing women. I mean, they call them creeps in the first place, whatever women they videoed. And then they started criticising the fact they were trying to lose weight, the fact they were overweight, the fact they were too old to be in the gym. Oh my God, imagine. So that's the first thing. And even if some hot guys went to the gym and thought women were looking at them, and so because they would think, oh well, women looking at you, what's your problem? So it'd be a completely different thing. But women, and many women do it now, I've seen it myself without even looking for it on Insta and YouTube, and I've seen people highlighting it as well, of course, where women go to the gym wearing the skimpiest lycra they can find, and they're possibly going to do exercise, but probably not anyway, and they're making sure that they're in a place where guys are going to be able to see them, and often they're standing right in front of guys, bending over in their tight lycra leggings, and then they're making comments on their phone that guys are looking at them, and look at that creep over there, look at that creep looking at me. You could see it often in these things, the guys are either just glancing, which I glanced at Tesco's when I walked past it, or I glanced at a bus. It doesn't mean I'm being a pervert or I fancy it. And often you can see that the guys aren't interested. In fact, often you can see they're trying desperately not to look because they kind of know where it's going to end up. And they might be looking for any reason. They might just be glancing accidentally. They might be looking to see what they're filming. They might be looking to think, well, my God, they're doing a really good exercise. What the hell are they doing? Why are they wasting time in the gym? Or they might be thinking, there's an attractive woman. And again, there's nothing really bad about that. If women went to the gym, I'm absolutely certain that women go to the gym and look at guys and think, there's an attractive guy. So what? As long as they're not doing anything inappropriate or gesturing or making comments or overly staring in a leering way, then so what? Because women look at guys. So it's something that's abhorrent. It's very bad. It's a bad part of culture that's come in, obviously because of social media. Number one, I don't know why anyone is allowed to use their cell phone in a gym. I mean, it's bad enough that you can't stop people taking cell phones into gyms, I guess, but setting one up, well, why would you be allowed to do that? I mean, because obviously gyms aren't big. It's not like setting a tripod up at the football ground or the cricket ground or the tennis court where there's only a limited number of people playing, or it's a big area. Gyms are small, there's not that much space, and by the nature of what a gym is, you're going to have people of the opposite sex and the same sex walking past you or being in close proximity, so of course you'll get that. And even if you're not going to be trying to out guys for looking at you, it's really unfair to go there because, again, it's not like the crowd at a football ground or a tennis match or anywhere else, because the people are going to be in close proximity, and whatever your reasons for filming, you're going to get some of them in your video, and they may well not want to be in the video. So that's the first thing. But on a much more serious note, I mean, you just don't know what can happen out of these things, because yes, it's very bad that women do that. But also it's very dangerous, because once you post something on social media, it's there forever. You never know who's going to see it, whether it's this guy's kids. He may not all be using social media and checking every day if they've been tagged online in something where they're called a creep or a pervert or a predator. And they may never know, but it can go round at your kid's school because someone's seen their kid's dad. It could go round at their church or their mosque. It could go round at where they shop, where they work, and even more sinisterly, it could go round at, people don't know the context of how these things are done, and if they just see a video with someone calling a guy a creep and a pervert, they might just go, oh yeah, he's a creep and a pervert. And how do we know that someone's not going to become a vigilante and go and slash his car tires or slash him? So it's got numerous effects because social media can be everywhere, and a person that's being filmed without them knowing it may obviously not know and ever find out they're being filmed, but that can still influence the way people treat them, what people think of them, and they may never even know if it's not someone coming to stab them or slash their tyres. They may never know why someone at school gives them a funny look or why people start shunning them at, wherever they go in their social environment. So it's very, very bad. It's very dangerous. It's not a thing without repercussions. And even if a guy was leering at a woman in a gym, then the thing to do is to either confront him in a gym where there's loads of other people and you're not going to be attacked by the guy, or you call the police, or you go to the gym owners or management or security and you say, this guy's been leering at me, and you get them to deal with it. But online. And the other thing about that is most of these people, in fact all these people who are taking these videos, are going to post this online. So they're complaining about a guy leering at them or being predatory or whatever they're doing, when their purpose to making the video is to post themselves in very skimpy lycra outfits, bending over, working out, where guys of any description can be at home doing whatever they want over their video. So it makes no sense anyway. If you're going to make yourself public on a video, why would you be that bothered whatever anyone does? So the whole thing is obviously just to get views. It's just to make a point that men are this and men are creeps and men are jerks and men are awful in gyms. And it really needs to stop, because again, it's one of those current anti-male things where it wouldn't be acceptable if it was the other way around, it was men doing that to women. And if it's not acceptable for one sex or one colour or one religion to do it to one, it's not acceptable the other way around. It's just not acceptable. It's not acceptable for anyone to do that, and no one should be in the gym filming anybody and taking a video and making sarcastic or humorous or unpleasant criticisms or comments about them, even if it's just about how they're working out or the fact that you think they're not fit to be in a gym, or look at the silly things they're wearing. Because people go to the gym to work out, and they go to the gym for their own space, not to have people videoing them and making posts of them online. So yeah, it's very bad. It's something that needs to stop. And that, just stop breathing. Till next time.